something live.
What's going on, guys? Buddy Banter.
Finally back.
We're back.
Finally.
2-week hiatus.
Has it been that long? Dude, it feels like it's been
Yeah,
forever.
It has. It
feels like it's been like a month.
It's been at least 2 weeks because after Char's surgery.
We did one right before her surgery.
Yeah, and this is the 3rd week.
Dude, it feels like it's been forever since we've done a podcast.
It has. A lot of life going on. But hey, that's neither here nor there. I ain't here to talk about work. I ain't here to talk about all this other life stuff going on. We're talking about some movies today.
And TV shows.
Marvel has upped the ante this year and got a lot of, I think, good stuff coming out.
Right.
Just to hit off with a banger in the beginning, Avengers Doomsday comes out end of the year, December. Yes, it's the first thing we're talking about, but it's the last thing that's going to come out. But I'm, for one, think it's all fake.
You think all the trailers are fake?
I think who releases a different trailer every week, promoting the movie, and just giving away all this information.
But they didn't really.
What kind of strategy?
I mean, you already knew they were going to come back.
You knew that the cast was like out of this world, like over the top. Like they spent hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars on it. Had to. I mean, RDJ got 100.
Right.
He got 100. One guy got 100 million for Avengers Doomsday
to come back.
When
he said he would never come back.
He said he wouldn't come back as Iron Man.
Oh.
He said he wouldn't play Iron Man, just like how Chris Evans said he wouldn't come back as Captain America. He's not coming back as Captain America. He's coming back as Steve Rogers. The Nomad, which is what I think is going to happen. Because if you look back in the comics, that happened. Not he went back in time, but there was a period, another storyline or arc where he did stay, like he didn't get froze or whatever, he won, but instead of donning the Captain America, he was the Nomad. Same kind, he was just, I think he had like a bandana, but he was like all in black, had like some fisticuff glove type things, and he still helped people.
Well, that's why this is happening now, is because he went back and stayed back.
Allegedly. Again, allegedly. Yes. Allegedly, that is part of it. Like, I'm not a fan. So just to cover all three bases of the trailers, right? I'm not a fan of Doom stealing children. You know what I mean? Like that whole propaganda direction seems, I don't know. I don't like that direction. I guess, I'm going to take all the kids and they're going to help save the world. Allegedly. That's going to be the word.
Two of the kids that he wants to take are like two of the strongest beings in the Marvel universe.
Well, so Franklin Richards is omnipotent. Like he grows up to be, I guess, unkillable. I mean, he lives forever, I think.
Right.
Or when he does die, I think he sees himself die or something like that. Like Galactus becomes his herald at some point, like in the future or whatever, like while he's like saving universes or creating new universes. Like it's crazy. But then Eternity, Thor's daughter,
right?
You know, those two alone can rewrite everything.
Right.
You literally have two beings.
But then where does Steve Rogers' kid come in at?
Right.
Because he just,
even if that's his kid, again, it all just seems like
it's all fake.
It's like a dream, like something he could have had. Right. And not, he went back, and you don't see what happens, because at the end of Endgame, you just see he's old man Steve.
Right.
But that's also where they're saying the shield came from. So when he went back, the shield that he gives to Sam, because it doesn't have the vibranium scratches, it's not broke from when Thanos broke it.
Right.
It's a complete brand new shield.
In a leather carrying case.
Yep. From those days, because he donned the Nomad and not and not the Captain America.
We'll see. I mean, they got there's a lot of questions that they're going to have to answer.
Yeah, I mean, even the X-Men trailer, right? I mean, at this point in time in the trailer, depending on where they pick up, I mean, there is a child. I mean, Nate Summers is kind of like I won't say it again, omnipotent being, but he's like one of the strongest.
He's still pretty damn strong.
Yeah, he's super psychic abilities. I mean, I think he can do stuff with organic material, maybe kind of like how Cable does. But I mean, he can fly. I mean, he can do all these things. But again, how young or old he is at the time is where they're going to be at.
Also, too, like, not sure what's going to happen, but this could lead into the Young Avengers.
Yeah,
and like basically give us a whole new series for them to go off of.
Yeah, but because in my mind, I want them. Obviously, they said they're rebooting everything. Part of me likes that. Part of me doesn't. I like that DC's doing it because
DC needed to do it.
Everything that they released was absolute trash.
Right.
Even the Superman movies, as good as Henry Cavill was for Superman, the Superman movie, the first one was good, but then when they brought out the Dawn of Justice or Batman vs Superman, garbage. Yeah. Justice League, garbage. I mean, he had some highlights, but the movie, trash. Ben Affleck as Batman, trash.
I didn't like that one.
The Aquaman movies, both.
Brittany loved those movies.
Both.
But she also loves Jason
she's
Momoa.
biased. She's biased. That her opinion shouldn't weigh on those because she loves Jason Momoa. But even watching 2, it was hard to watch. Dude,
it was okay.
I would watch the Flash movie over before I watched Aquaman 2. It was just weak.
To be honest with you, DC is better off not making live action movies.
Yes, they're
and
animated.
Sticking with the animated is awesome.
Their animated movies are top tier.
Flashpoint was probably one of my favorite ones.
Between that one and that whole arc of movies there, right?
Yeah.
And we're going to kind of jump around just because I said that about rebooting and just threw me on a tangent. But the Flashpoint, Justice League War, and the one at those 3, because they all tie together, where Darkseid basically controls Batman. Superman's got the kryptonite S on his chest, the green S.
Yeah.
They go back and like kill Darkseid, and like all this stuff. John Constantine dies. I mean, just all this stuff. Like he dies, but he really didn't die.
Yeah.
But then that whole set in motion, trying to fix everything, is a great movie. Butterfly Effect.
Yeah.
With Ashton Kutcher.
Ashton Kutchnitz.
Yeah, that's what happened, right? He kept going back to try to fix things and make
every
things
time
better.
He tried to fix something, he tore something else up.
And then when you get that one perfect moment, it's really not what you thought it was going to be.
Right.
There's something that you got this good moment, but now your parents are dead, or now you don't have the kid you had, or something. You fixed that one thing you wanted to, but it just something down the line, and that's what happened. But those 3 sets were really good. But their animated series are fantastic. I would watch. Public Enemies was good. The Superman Batman Public Enemies, where him and Batman team up and they're fighting all the villains.
Yeah.
They're super
one of
buff,
the last ones I watched was they were like Yakuza or something like that.
Oh, the Batman Japan one?
Yeah, that's the last one I watched.
That one was okay. The animation was a little weird, but it was still cool. But Marvel rebooting their series. If they are rebooting for the Young Avengers, I'm all for it. You know,
well, not even necessarily. I wish they wouldn't call it a reboot. They're hey, we're done telling the stories from this universe. We're going to another universe. You get what I'm? You understand?
Yeah, like leave the 616 and just pick up a whole new. But again,
but they need to have. They also, if they were to do that, they would have to say, hey, we are leaving the 616 and we're going to Universe 1 or Universe Infinity.
X or 1099 or 2099, like the Spider-Man.
Spider-Man,
like
2099.
The Spider-Man, to go to that universe. Yeah, I mean, but do you think they should tell you they're going to that universe, or would you want to like figure it out in these movies, or if that's where, let's say, Avengers Doomsday, they just end up on like War Planet, right?
But you got to think about. Yes, there are people that are more hardcore on this stuff than we are.
Yeah.
And their base audience like doesn't really like do a deep dive into the stuff like we do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like they would have to say, hey, we're no longer in that universe. That's why this actor is playing Doctor Strange or this actor is playing Thor. Because we're no longer in that universe. We're in a different universe.
Yeah. But that's like when you watch Deadpool, right? And what was cool about Deadpool is when he was trying to find another Wolverine, it showed you what universe it showed you what universe he was in. That was cool because it's like and obviously he was jumping timelines and stuff, but that was cool, and that maybe gives you a sense of like, hey, they're showing these different timelines. Henry Cavill was the Calverine.
Yeah.
That
was hilarious.
It was hilarious. It was hilarious.
Oh, then they had the one that was like 3 foot.
Yeah, which actually that one was comic book accurate height for Wolverine. That's how tall Wolverine actually is. He's not 6 foot whatever like Hugh Jackman is. He's like 5'3", 5'5". That's how tall he really is. But he weighs like 1,000 pounds because he's adamantium. He's metal.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was the comic book accurate, and he says it. He's like, "Oh, comic book accurate, whatever." Yeah. That was a true statement.
They couldn't have found anybody more perfect to play.
Yeah, Deadpool. Yeah, that was. Yeah, I think so. To know what his past movies, like it's Ryan Reynolds, but it's Deadpool.
Yeah.
Or like Deadpool is Ryan Reynolds. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like you could see his kind of banter and his jokes and innuendos that he throws in to Deadpool works for some of the previous characters that he's played in like his comical roles.
Yeah.
Like Van Wilder or Waiting. That kind of comedic style I think helped him develop like Deadpool. But he's also been trying to get Deadpool established for a long time. I think even before Green Lantern. Kind of the same way again. Yeah. Jason Momoa and Lobo.
And that's what I was about to bring up. I know you hate him, but dude, he looks perfect for the part.
He does. But all I can hear and see is Jason Momoa just being Jason Momoa.
Right. Hopefully it's going to turn out good. I really hope it does.
If he goes in there with a Chahu.
No, he can't do that. That was an Aquaman thing.
It's Jason Momoa because he's done it in other movies.
He does it in all of his movies. He didn't do it in...
he didn't just do it in Waiting Men or Working Men?
He didn't do it in Game of Thrones.
Okay, yeah.
There's several other movies he's had that he hasn't done it in. But all of them were like
had a couple Chahus in there.
A lot of them were like pre-Aquaman.
That too. Pre-Aquaman, no. Post... Definitely, because I'm pretty sure the one with Batista, he done it in that one.
Because it's a Hawaiian thing.
Oh, okay, I get that, but it's also Jason Momoa. It's a Jason Momoa thing because he put it. Aquaman ain't Hawaiian. Yeah, he's in the water, but he ain't Hawaiian.
Right.
And that just threw. He put too much of him in the character and not putting the character in him.
Right.
And him being Lobo, again, looks good.
Yep.
But, like everything else, I'm going to watch these movies.
Yeah.
I don't care. I'm an advocate, moviegoer. I love Marvel, DC, even the bad. Like I said, everybody hates Flash. But I would watch The Flash.
So what I do is when I go to the movies is I go with a blank slate.
Yeah, no expectations.
No expectations. And you come out and you're like, okay, it was okay.
Yeah.
But if you go in there with high expectations, you'd be like, oh, this was a shit movie.
Well, I think I forgot the last movie that I like had really high hopes for. I think it was Iron Man 3.
Iron Man 3.
I
Yeah.
think that, and that was how long ago? But since leaving there, as disappointed as I was in watching that movie and the whole setup with the fake Mandarin and the way they went, and I'm like, this can't be like this is trash. Like, and if this is the way Marvel's going to go, I'm like, damn, like, this is going to be a rough string of movies.
In Wonder Man, he does pick that role back up.
Thomas or Slattery, right?
Yeah, he does. He does pick up the Mandarin role, like in the last couple of episodes.
Right.
He I guess, he's trying to help somebody out become an actor. Right. He's trying to help Wonder Man become an actor.
Right.
But spoiler alert if you haven't watched it yet, Wonder Man's trying to become an actor, but they're people with superpowers aren't supposed to be in the acting business because something happened to a superstar in the past or some shit like that. But anyways, he picks that role back up.
Okay.
But it ain't until like the last couple of episodes.
Right.
He becomes the Mandarin again. But the thing is like I'm trying to figure out, when does he go to Shangri-La?
Right.
When does he find
Shangri-La?
I don't know, the place where Shang-Chi's from.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute. I was like, that's an anime show.
Yeah.
Shangri-La Frontier.
I don't know when he finds the little faceless wing thing.
Yeah.
And then when he ends up going to...
Yeah, I was about to say Commentage, but that's where Doctor Strange is at. Yeah, I know it. I don't know the name of the place either.
So I'm trying to figure out, like...
Yeah,
all of that has to be after Wonder Man. It has to be.
Right. You think so? I thought he was locked up. He was locked up when he being held prison. He was being held prisoner by the Mandarin at that point in time, right?
Where at? When?
In Shang-Chi.
And the end of Wonder Man, he's locked up. Wonder Man gets into the prison, breaks him out, and then it kind of like goes off.
But in Shang-Chi, the real Mandarin has Trevor.
I guess he's the real Mandarin.
He has him there. That's where he's got the little faceless wing thing.
Yeah.
Is Shang-Chi's daddy's got the real Mandarin's got him.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know how you transition from the end of Wonder Man to that.
Well, there was a All Hail the King that was a little clip it thing that come out that Trevor was locked up and they like talked to him. And then that happened. So it had to be after. Well, no.
All of this has to happen after Wonder Man. But then I'm trying to figure out, where does Shang-Chi fall into the timeline?
Well,
because apparently Shang-Chi is supposed to be past all of the other movies that we've already previously watched. Right?
I don't know.
Because it's when
I
think Strange is gone to the Dormammu's timeline or realm or whatever. Yeah. And then what's the heavyset guy that takes his place?
Oh, you talking about
I can't remember. Wong. Yeah. And then Wong goes and finds Shang-Chi, and he's like, hey, there's some energy sources coming from your rings. Right. And we've seen it somewhere else, and we need you to come with us.
Right.
That's pretty much, I'm thinking that's supposed to be in the timeline, the last movie.
Yeah. Because
even
after that Ant-Man came out, right? Quantumanium came out.
Yes.
And then the whole Kang thing. So Shang-Chi was last. Ant-Man was the last with the Kang and the realms, and because everybody was speculating that the energy from the rings was part of like the same stuff that was emitting from Quantumania realm that Kang had. They thought it was the same kind of energy, whatever, because they were talking about it was calling out to something.
Right.
But then in Kang, they were talking about the signal down there was calling to something, or was a beacon to something else.
Right.
So,
I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see how they tie all of these stories together, because, like you said, you got WandaVision, so you got Vision Quest is getting ready to come out.
Yep.
So I'm interested to see how that's going to work.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because that part could be really good. Paul Bettany did a fantastic job as Vision.
Yeah.
I don't think again, it's another one of those roles where he was perfect for that role. He portrayed it good. I mean, his his demeanor, he brought the character to life, and I think he did a good job. But then now having this white vision that's trying to find his humanity, but has some recollections of what happened,
right,
is like where has he been all this time? Like what's been going on? Like has he went to Wakanda? Does he have those kind of memories left over? Like
where does he go when he leaves?
yeah, or is he trying to find Wanda again? How is he still surviving without the Soul Stone? Well, he didn't need it. They booted him up or whatever.
But the thing is like, how was he created? The White Vision. How was he created?
The lab shield created him.
Okay.
Yeah, because remember they took his body and they were building a new one again to operate without a stone.
Right.
Because that's when Wanda they you watch her break in, steal his body, and then that's when the whole WandaVision started.
Yeah.
When she lost it and created her own reality. But
like I said, like I was telling you earlier, in one of the older cartoons, Wanda is in love with Wonder Man. That Wonder Man eventually dies, and they take his subconscious and then put it into the Vision, and that's how Wanda and the Vision end up together in like that cartoon. Like I said, it's an older cartoon. It's late '80s, early '90s. I can't remember if it was called the Avengers or what it was called.
I mean, there was a cartoon Avengers show.
Yeah,
I don't quite remember.
But that,
I remember the Vision being in.
But that happened like within like the first episode or two that Wonder Man dies and they take his subconscious and move it over to the Vision.
And again, I guess that would be okay, but just thinking about it, it's like I don't know, because it's been a while since WandaVision, so a lot of stuff has happened. Just kind of like how they're gonna. I hope they cover the timeline enough to
fill in a lot of the gaps.
To fill in a lot of gaps, because I don't want it to be like, oh, I'm the White Vision.
But then, like, what is he gonna do when he finds out that Wanda's dead?
Yeah. And then
is he gonna stay a good guy, or is he gonna become a bad guy?
Is she, again, another thing, is she dead? You don't see her die.
Well, then you have Agatha all along.
Yeah, exactly. Same thing.
Yeah,
like she says it, but then they kind of hint around to like,
you got old girl was playing Death, which she's supposed to come back as Death.
Yep.
Agatha's being Agatha. Yeah. Then the young
Wiccan.
boy.
There you got Wiccan.
Wiccan that comes along, but who's his parents?
Vision and Wanda. That's their son. There's two boys. One of them's fast like Quicksilver.
Yes.
And then Wiccan is like Scarlet Witch.
Yeah, but she made them people up in her mind.
But they're real though, even in the comics. Even in alternate timelines, you see that in Doctor Strange, the second one. They're alive. There is a world or a timeline where they are living, breathing people. Vision's not there, but she has two kids that she created.
Right.
And again,
that's multiverse of madness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And again, because that's when she died. That's the chick she took over.
Right.
And went and killed the Illuminati.
Right.
So they are real people. So I forgot, it's Wiccan, and it ain't Speed. It's something else. I don't know, but he's fast. He's like a Quicksilver.
Like you said, she may not be dead, or we might get one from another universe.
Yeah, because she wants to come back. Like
right.
I've read reports and stuff. So she's down to come back. So.
Well, from what I've read too, Jonathan Majors is going to come back as Kang, but they're also going to kill him off like super early.
That's stupid. Like, just let it be. As cool as it would be, it's already done with. You've already cut ties. Don't bring a big bad back and kill him
immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
you could hint. Like, you don't have to show him in there, but you could hint. And he could say, "Hey, I took him out."
Or have his helmet or something. Like have a trophy. Like Doom could have a trophy. Like, and again, because he does have trophy cases.
Right.
Because, again, I know, and we've strayed so far because there's so much information and you can hit different topics. Going back to Doom, I've speculated the King Thanos.
Dude, I hope they bring Thanos
King
back.
Thanos. I've also seen the
Rune King Thor.
Yeah, Rune King Thor. I've seen the Hulk, not Worldbreaker Hulk, but where Hulk's also enslaved by Thanos or Doom.
Right.
But I have also heard the Worldbreaker Hulk, but that was going to be its own movie type deal.
Right.
So, but Doom does collect trophies from people that he's destroyed or people that he's conquered or whatever. So maybe having his helmet or something, a chunk of armor or something would be cool. I don't necessarily agree with. So again, reading the movies, the X-Men trailer one, which was, I wouldn't say badass. It was cool to see.
There's a lot of information in those trailers because we just watched it before we started this.
Yeah, the not 97.
You talking about the
actual X-Men trailer for Doomsday?
Well, yeah, you had.
It was good.
There's a lot of information in there.
But
like you said, if they're all fake, they're just feeding us a bunch of bullshit. Yeah.
Because seeing again that scene at the end with Cyclops just letting loose like his optic blast, like in his OG suit, it's nostalgia for everybody. Like we've wanted to see that from the get go. Like and I hate that. Like it's been 20 years. You telling me you couldn't have put this dude in spandex back then?
Right.
And it still looked good. You had Spider-Man in spandex. You had whatever else going on, but to see that was pretty awesome. But when you watch the trailer breakdown, apparently the Sentinels have these runes on them, or you see runes in the background, and Doctor Doom is controlling the Sentinels by these runes that are inscribed on the Sentinels, and that's who's controlling all this stuff instead of whatever else that may be happening.
Right.
I mean, I know he does do magic, and again, if you look up Doctor Doom, like he's skilled in martial arts, magecraft, and some other stuff, and again, he's smart, so he's like a Doctor Doom but evil, or a Doctor Strange but evil, which again, there's nothing wrong with that. But he's attacking the X Mansion again to get some kids or whatever to help him with this whole save the world BS because the 616 and cause an incursion on his place. That's what I'm hearing.
I don't think they can do everything in one movie. There's absolutely no way. The movie would have to be entirely too long.
Well, it's already slated to be like 3 or 4 hours.
Dude, 4 hours?
I think 3 right now. I think it's
4 hours right still wouldn't be enough.
Yeah. Even 3 hours. I don't think 3 hours is enough.
Because you got all these different teams you still got to bring in.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of people. Yes. That's a lot. It's a lot of There's people.
There's like, 60-some people or more?
Yeah, at least. Again, how are you going to tie X-Men, Captain America, and Thor from all these... Again, you're time traveling to get all these people into one spot.
Right.
Which is, again, it's not Planet Doom. It's a War World, I think is what it's called. But that's technically like what the Void is in Deadpool. Like everybody like goes there, and that's where.
Yeah, but then you got to figure out how are they going to explain how all these people got there.
Well, they got 3 hours. That's why I think it's just all fake.
It's not going to be enough time to bring all of these different people in from all of these different places.
Yeah.
And then if you look at the Black Panther trailer.
She's
there.
Black Panther and the Fantastic Four.
The Fantastic Four's there. Namor's there.
Yeah, Namor, M'Baka.
M'Baku's there. Yeah. But I'm just like, why are they just in the middle of some random desert?
It's the desert.
But then I seen Namor and I'm like, oh, did something happen and all the seas dry up?
Yeah. It's something. I read into it. Something rose up, or it was an old like burial place, or it's these ruins or something. But they met there. But outside of that, like there's actually water, eitherwise underground or that place is like an island or something.
Right.
Is what it is, which is why you see all the natives, Namor's natives there.
The reason why Infinity War and Endgame were so good is because they used the other movies to build up to it.
They're just giving us Doomsday.
At this point, you're just like, hey, here's Doomsday, and it's going to basically reset everything.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, is the movie's going to be great? I think the movie's going to be great.
I do.
But it's not going to have the build up in the backstory like the other two did.
So, and Secret Wars comes out next year, which is also another Avengers. It's Avengers Secret Wars. So, this is to build up Secret Wars. You know? But Doom is such a major character.
I don't think they'll kill him off in this movie.
You can't. There's no way. I mean, there is a way, but I don't think you should to have this much hype. That's the other thing. It's hard to ignore the hype because we hadn't had like this string of people in a movie and the way they're presented it with all these trailers. They gave you so much in a little window, and we just sucked it all in. Now we're just like, now what? Now we literally got to wait 10 months before it comes out. Like, are they going to release any more trailers, any kind of snippets? But again, I just think it was just to do this. It's getting you so hyped up, and it's going to be just not what we were expecting.
Right.
So, which I'm okay with. Like, if it's something completely different, I would say I would kind of be down for it because I don't want to be so hyped up and just be like, damn, I really wanted to see that. I was cool seeing these little homages to the old stuff and then it not being there. Like, I'm okay with that. Or the end of Thunderbolts. Like, you still got to pick up from the end of Thunderbolts.
That's what I'm saying. There's so much out there left for them to pick up to tie everything back in.
That first hour,
there's no way you're gonna do it, and I don't see them doing it.
The first hour of that movie, they're gonna be there. I think it's gonna be so much grabbing from everywhere. I'm like, oh, boom, this happened. Oh, then this has happened at the same time. I don't know. It's going to be exciting.
It has to be a 4-hour movie.
I hope more stuff gets released because I'm going to be all in for it.
Yeah,
it's going to be good. But X-Men '97 comes out this year.
The first season, dude, was like
phenomenal.
Peak.
Yeah.
Dude, it was there.
It's going to be
every episode was great. Well, the one episode when Jubilee and Old Boy got trapped into Mojo, the Mojo world.
Yeah.
That was okay. That was probably the worst episode, and it was still decent.
Yeah. I didn't really care for the one with Storm and Forge when they're out in the desert. And like,
I thought that one was okay too.
The whole owl thing.
Yeah.
The creepy ass owl. I'm like, okay. Like, she got her powers back.
Yeah.
That was like, I could have done without those 2 episodes out of the 8 or 10 that came out.
I think it was 8.
Those 2 I could have done without. I'd have been like,
Right.
But I think this one's going to be just as good, if not better, because they're bringing in Apocalypse.
But the thing is, they're going to bring Apocalypse in.
Mr. Sinister is supposed to be the big bad. Well, was he? He wasn't. He was kind of the big bad in this too, but I think it's going to be more of him too, and Apocalypse. I mean, they all kind of work together sometimes, anyways. Apocalypse kind of uses them, but the end of the trailer where you see the different eras of Apocalypse, that end one was Age of Apocalypse, because there's a series. It's called Age of Apocalypse. Because it was that, House of M, all this stuff. That's where Cyclops has got one eye because Wolverine stabbed it out. Wolverine's got one hand because Cyclops blew it off, but they're still on a team. Like, they got in this big old fight or whatever happened. Rogue and Magneto are together.
Dude, when Gambit, spoiler alert, when Gambit died, I was upset, dude.
Well, here's another spoiler alert. I don't know if it's a spoiler alert. He will come back as one of the Horsemen of Apocalypse. He will be because in the comic books he comes back as Death, as one of the Horsemen, kind of like Archangel was Death.
Yeah.
During that time frame, during the old comic book series or TV series as well, and the comic books too. But allegedly he will be back as the Death Horseman.
That'll be awesome. That'll be so awesome to see.
But just in general, having Apocalypse in the series already starts it off at like a 7 for me. Because the trailer looks good. I mean, again, everybody's spread out. You got Future and past stuff. You got Cable, Bishop. You got Nate Summers. Right there. I mean, just alone, those 3 people right there are OP in themselves of the entire. And that's only 3 people out of the whole X-Men. But also, there's rumors that the whole Onslaught series could happen too, where the subconscious of Magneto and Professor X join as one and create this, again, omnipotent being.
Right.
And guess who beats him? Franklin Richards.
I mean, that'd be awesome to see.
It would be.
It'd be cool if, like, somehow X-Men 97 somehow tied back into Doom.
Yeah, but you're taking a comic book or taking an animated series and tying it in with live action, which saying they couldn't do it. But those and again those are, I'd say, more hype that I'm looking forward to see. You got Daredevil Born Again season 2, which is coming out. Which Daredevil in general has been good. I actually binged all the Netflix series before it turned into what Marvel did with Born Again.
Yeah.
And again, John Brenthal, or however you say his last name, as Punisher.
Dude.
That dude's
He's
awesome.
Yeah.
Matthew Cox as Daredevil is awesome. D'Onofrio as Kingpin. Like, dude, they have these people that are those people.
He plays an excellent Kingpin.
He does. Like, it's seeing Robert Downey Jr. is Iron Man.
Yeah.
You know? Benedict Cumberbatch is Doctor Strange. Like, these people, their looks and their mannerisms and how they develop this character, like, whenever you see him, that's the first person I see is D'Onofrio. It's like, that dude's a badass Kingpin. Like, he's built for it. His talking sometimes gets me a little, how he like delivers like his speeches and stuff, and not how he seems like slow, but it's a
well thought out process.
Yeah. And that's like you can see the wheels turning, and his violent tendencies when they take over. He's like, that's Kingpin.
Yeah,
like
he's awesome.
Like, he's about to.
He's crazy strong.
When he smashed Homeboy's head in the door, and it was just like, it was just another Tuesday for him, and just like, hey, y'all clean this up.
Oh,
I'm gonna go make my scrambled egg. I'm gonna go make my egg white omelet.
When he had old girl's, I guess, boyfriend.
Yeah, locked up.
Yeah,
and he gave him the knife and just was like, like, you're good. Yeah. And then kills him anyways. Yeah. As Jessica was walking in, I was like, yo. I was like, that dude.
I hate to have. I mean, I know in Born Again he's the governor, but I hate how he's trying to be
a good guy.
I mean, he really is. He's trying to be a good guy and do the right thing.
He can't help it though.
But towards the end of it, he was like, man, fuck this.
Yeah. He's like, I got the money, I got the power. Now you're going to respect me.
Yeah.
Now you're going to show me put some respect on my name. So,
but what else? Like you said, Vision Quest. Is there any other Marvel shows coming out besides those 3?
The other Spider-Man animated shows coming out. The Neighborhood Spider-Man, the animated one. Did you watch that one? It wasn't bad. It was good. Yeah. I mean, you got to see some symbiote type stuff. You got to see just some younger development type. I think Doctor Strange was in it. There was a couple of things. It was good. It was a nice little iteration on just Spider-Man, the younger days of Spider-Man, like him filling himself out. And
ain't they supposed to be coming out with another
actual Spider-Man movies?
No, like
with Tom Holland.
The Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
Ain't they come out with another one with Miles Morales?
Yep. It's not this year though. It's been, I think it's been pushed back.
Yeah, and then I've seen the I guess some of the photos that they've taken because old girl that plays Sansa in Game of Thrones has been seen on set, and they think she's playing
You talking
Spider Gwen.
Talking about the new Spider-Man movie?
Yeah, they think she's
Holland?
playing Spider Gwen because you always see her with like this big trench coat on. You don't never see her in like regular clothes.
But it was live action type stuff.
Yeah.
Huh.
But they could also be fake photos that people are releasing.
Because I know so in Brand New Day, the Hulk is allegedly supposed to be in it.
Right.
Mark Ruffalo.
Venom too, right?
No, I hadn't seen Venom, but Punisher's supposed to be in it. And then one more I couldn't think of.
Not Craven, right?
No, it ain't
It's
Craven.
the Lizard, right? Ain't the Lizard supposed to be coming back?
I don't know. But definitely. Well, the thing is that Punisher is there, but Spider-Man and the Hulk are facing off. So I don't know why Punisher's there.
Right.
But there's also supposed to be a Punisher special that I think maybe ties into that somehow. Because again, why Hulk is in? Well, I guess it all happens in New York most of the time. I guess is where everything's at.
Yeah.
So, because the guy at work was like, oh yeah, he was like, no, Mark Ruffalo's out as the Hulk. I'm like, no. He's like, yeah. He's like, I read it. He's like, he's not going to be in the next Avengers. I'm like, he might not be in the next Avengers movie. I was like, but Mark Ruffalo is the Hulk. I'm like, he's going to be in Spider-Man. He was like, I don't know. So obviously, I had to go look it up. And yeah, Mark Ruffalo is still the Hulk, but he's in Tom Holland's movie, Brand New Day, and not in Avengers Doomsday. But again, you got all these heroes. At some point in time, everybody's going to have to clash at some point in time with whatever. Kind of like another bigger Civil War.
Yeah.
But again, Secret Wars.
Secret War is supposed to be when they're fighting as when the
well, the Skrulls was
the Skrulls
infiltrated everything.
Infiltrated.
But you seen all that.
Basically, they took all the superheroes, they locked them up somehow or put them to sleep, and then they formed or transformed into the superheroes and basically took over the government.
You seen that in what was it?
Secret Invasion.
Secret Invasion. You saw that in Secret Invasion. So I don't know where they're going to go with Secret Wars because those two directly tied into each other. So I don't know how they're going to. Again, people might have forgot about Secret Invasion. It was not memorable at all.
Right.
Besides Emilia Clarke getting all them powers at the end, like being a Super Skrull.
Yeah.
And even then, I was like, okay, that was dumb.
But isn't Secret War like one of those where it like kind of ends the world?
No.
Because ain't that the one to where not necessarily Cloak and Dagger, but Cloak basically pulls everybody into the shadow and like this big crazy bomb goes off and it destroys like so much of the world or something like that?
I don't know.
I might be thinking of a different comic book.
This one was like where Beyonder, and again, apparently Henry Cavill is confirmed as the Beyonder, just to see all these heroes fighting and to see who was going to win, and those people will like control, I guess, not the world or these people win and then these people are gone or banned or something like that. Right. So something crazy. Again, that whole storyline I wasn't familiar with. I just know that it's like just a competition because dude got bored. You know, he's like, I just want kind of like how Beyonder and Jeff Goldblum's character on Sakaar. No, not Collector. The other brother, the other guy. It's Beyonder, Collector, and Jeff Goldblum's character. The dude with the blue thing on his lip.
I know who you're talking about, but I can't remember his name.
Grandmaster,
yeah.
I think those three guys are brothers.
Yeah.
But the Beyonder and the Grandmaster, like, kind of like how he was doing on Sakaar, like having these battles. Same concept. He's just collecting the mightiest heroes and pitting them against each other. And that's kind of like what was going on.
That'd be cool to watch.
I mean, it would, but if that's where they go with it.
But if that's where they go with it, like,
I don't know what the end game would be.
Right.
Yeah, I would have to read up about that to figure out what they were going to go. So I mean, I guess part of it. I mean, I do want some. I guess I don't want to know everything, but it'd be nice to have some kind of general idea,
some kind of insight.
Yeah, because you could tell where they were going with the movies when they brought them out. I was like, oh, they're developing the Avengers. Here, everything's developed. Now you just got a big bad that wants to fix everything.
Yeah.
But okay, that's the direction. But okay, but what's the end game? You know, if he's trying to obviously fix something that's already broke, you're just going to keep breaking stuff. So I don't see again how you fix it, or if you do fix it, the fix is the reboot. Like if that's the end game, is a reboot for a new universe.
But then if you that's why I hate the whole stop saying reboot. You basically go to another universe and just tell a different story.
Yeah.
I hate the whole we're going to reboot it. No, just go to another universe and tell a different story.
Right. Yeah. Because that way you can still have obviously same characters, but you have new faces.
Right. You can have, like you said, some of the same actors. You don't have to have every single same actor.
Yeah, because I think the one with Thor, I want to say that they did go somewhere else, but it was the same Thor. Well, kind of like in Deadpool. It was a different universe, but Thor was holding Deadpool's head, and it was like, oh, well, that was some other universe where you sacrifice yourself or something.
Yeah.
So they could stay that route, I guess.
He said, why was Thor crying? He said, go back.
but Marvel, I'm excited this year. This year's got a lot of good stuff Marvel wise to keep our minds occupied.
Well, apparently the Eternals are supposed to come back too, right?
I sure hope not. I hope not.
Hey.
I mean, if they did, it would have to be like Icarus or something.
Right.
Well, no, he died though, didn't he?
Yeah.
So yeah.
What
the Black Knight,
the Black Knight, the whole Blade series
that got canceled for sure.
Yeah, like who's going to actually play Blade now? Is
Wesley
it
Snipes.
Wesley Snipes.
Wesley Snipes.
The other guy's stuff got canceled.
Yeah. Marshall Ali, his stuff got canceled. It was like officially confirmed.
Damn.
Which sucks, man. Like he looked like he could have been a good Blade.
Yeah.
But the writing, the direction, the story, like they were trying to have this guy like do like some kind of 18th century like Blade. Like
no,
why would you do that? Why would you go back to the 1800s?
Right.
And bring out a Blade movie? Who wants to see that?
No. And that's another thing too, is like where it kind of, when the Russo brothers left after Endgame,
oh, you could just tell
you had so many different hands dipping into the pot.
Yeah.
Or
it's just muddy now.
So many different hands putting different stuff into the pot that like the stories were just branching off. Like in Loki season 2, you had so many branches coming off that it was going to end up destroying everything. Yeah. Like they were ruining a really good thing that the Russo brothers had already set up. And then the Russo brothers are coming back to do Doomsday, but you don't know if that, like, is that going to be their final one? Is that going to be their very last Avengers movie?
I hope not. They just
because I think they did a really good job. But I mean, don't get me wrong. You know, Kevin Feige is
the helm.
He's over it. But still, like, he's handing this stuff. He can't do everything himself. That's why he hands stuff down. But then, when, like I said, you're bringing too many people in. Putting too much different shit in the pot, and basically it's turning to shit.
Yeah.
But hopefully they've learned their lesson and they'll stay away from that.
Yeah.
The same thing with DC. DC did the same thing.
Oh yeah.
You had so many people doing everybody has their own story and they wanted to go in their own different direction. They want to put their own flair onto it.
3 different Batman. Like you got again Ben Affleck's Batman. Then you got Patterson's.
I fucking hated that Batman movie. That Batman movie was absolute trash.
Thank you. Chris loves it.
Chris, eat a dick.
But you got the DCU, then you got the DECU. Like you got these different universes. It's like that. Like why? This makes no sense.
Time travel alone.
Yeah.
Just leave time travel alone. Nobody's been able to fucking do it right.
Yeah. Robert Pattinson. I couldn't think of his name to save my life. I just knew Pattinson. But even you fell asleep through the movie.
I've tried to watch it three different times.
Twice,
and I've fell asleep every time.
I actually watched it in the movie. I don't think I watched it twice. I think you might have had it on, or Chris had it on.
Had it on here. I fell asleep on the first time watching it here 3 times.
Yeah, but just the same thing. I think the direction was trash. Character development was trash. But it was the golden years, or it was when he was first getting started. I'm like, but the Riddler seemed like such a psychopath and just...
Yeah, listen, it was just my opinion. But in my opinion, it's fucking trash.
It's trash.
I didn't like it.
Yeah.
What else you got just coming out, do you think? So, Lord of the Rings is coming out with another trilogy. Before anybody trashes it, let's see what they're going to do. Because I love Lord of the Rings. I really do.
Is it after? I mean,
it's in between The Hobbit. It's in between The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings.
I already don't like it.
So apparently they're going to be hunting for. This is when they realize, oh, Bilbo had the ring or Gollum had the ring, and they're going to be hunting for. From what I understand, they're going to be hunting for Gollum. And it's going to be in between those two series, and I really hope, like, when it goes off, like whenever this trilogy ends off, it leads right into the Fellowship of the Ring, of him actually showing up to Bilbo's birthday party, and him already knowing, oh, I know you have the ring.
Right.
I was just wanting to see what you were going to do.
Right. Yeah. I don't know. I guess
because I think Aragorn's supposed to be in it. Tauriel, the elf girl from the Hobbit, she's supposed to be in it. I know Frodo guy's coming back. Gandalf is going. I think it's gonna be very Gandalf heavy. Gandalf is coming back.
That dude ain't got many more years on him. Ian McKellen.
Yeah.
That dude. Oh, again, he's gonna be Magneto in this movie, and you see how. I mean, I know he looks old in the movies because I mean that's what he's old Magneto.
Yeah.
But that dude, he's up there. He ain't got much more.
I'm very interested to see how they're gonna play it out.
Yeah, I don't know. And again, I've watched them all. Same Harry Potter, like the next Harry Potter series, like the Cursed Child stuff. I heard it was not necessarily going to be a trilogy, but I think it's supposed to be like a HBO Max type thing, like series.
I don't
like
know. It's the
Curse.
I don't know if that's what the series is going to be about. From my understanding, the series is going to be about Harry's mom and dad when they were at Hogwarts.
Right. Well, but again,
and then
the
you
Cursed
had the
Child
big,
could be Harry. I mean,
you had the big blow up where
into that.
The black guy was going to play Snape.
Oh,
but then I'm thinking, how in the fuck are you going to have a black guy that's Snape that's fucking being constantly picked on by a bunch of other white kids? Yeah. Like you're already creating you're already creating something that shouldn't be.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's white on white or black on black, it's cool. But the way people are so sensitive now, you're gonna have a black kid that's gonna be constantly getting picked on by a bunch of white people.
Well, that you're right. Well, right there, they're already going to have a problem from the get go because they've dealt with Alan, the guy that died, Alan Ricker or whatever his name was. He died, but he was a white guy the whole series, and then they're gonna bring out this new series, and it's like, you know what? We're making him a black guy. Even when people found that out, they were like, well, I don't like that. Like, it's a new series. It ain't got, not that it ain't got nothing to do with Harry Potter, but it ain't the movies. It's just
prequel to Harry Potter.
Yeah, it's a TV series. Yeah, but it's like, all right, he's a black guy, but then now, you know what I mean? It's one of those things. Like now he's a black guy.
If it's whatever, I didn't really care, but I've seen the controversy coming of the white kids bullying the black guy. I've seen what was coming.
Yeah.
Well, and I knew it wasn't going to be great.
It's no different when Ariel, when Ariel went from a redheaded white girl to a redheaded black girl. People lost their minds.
Right. They're made up characters.
Like, make a good movie.
Yeah.
I don't care who plays in the movie. Just make a good movie. Because apparently that old girl's acting horrible. That played the new Ariel.
I didn't like it.
Yeah.
And Ariel's one of my favorite Disney movies.
Yeah.
Or
apparently
cartoons.
her acting was terrible.
It wasn't great.
But people love the chick that played Wicked Witch of the East in Wicked. Well, she was green.
Yeah.
But still, it was whatever. People loved her, but she was a great singer.
And then the first one was really great. The first one was really great. The second one, yeah, it's a bunch of story that we pretty already know. It's Wizard of Oz kind of type deal, but I still feel like it was kind of rushed, and the music wasn't as great in the second one than the first one.
I didn't watch them. But no, Marvel's up there. Marvel's got all the bangers coming on.
Yeah.
Anything else? Like I'm excited. I've heard about the John Constantine with Keanu Reeves supposed to be coming awesome. Out. It's still like a in development type thing.
Yeah.
The live action Gears of War is still supposed to be a thing. I'm excited. I'd be excited about that.
Henry Cavill, Street Fighter. Mortal Kombat's coming out this year.
No. Is it coming out this year or it got pushed back again?
Did it get pushed back again?
It might have got pushed back just further. It's still coming out. It's supposed to be coming out in May. I think it's coming out in October now because
Henry Cavill's coming up with Warhammer 40K.
Yeah,
that is, if he does it right, which I know he will, is going to be one of the best movie adaptations ever.
There's a good the Alien movie one, the something day,
Disclosure Day.
Disclosure Day. Yeah. That looks good.
There was something else just on the tip of my tongue.
There was a couple randoms.
I'm still waiting for the very first trailer of Dune 3.
Dune Prophecy or whatever that one's going to be called.
The trailer I thought was going to drop during the Super Bowl, and it did not drop.
Yeah.
And I was just like, man, like it comes out the same day as Avengers.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you still hadn't dropped the trailer yet.
But again, that's December. Dune Avengers don't come out till December. They're not going to drop a trailer till summertime, till April or May. There's no way they're going to do like.
So that's what you're thinking. Like all of these other trailers are just fake.
Yeah, it's just fake. It's just fake. There's no way that the stuff they showed us has not any relation to it, but it's not. It's just the hype. It's just to get talking about it. Just people speculating and coming up with rumors and stuff to be googling to figure out. To get the controversy started. That's how you create, I think, a good movie. You start this controversy and get people talking.
Right.
And then you can develop. And again, there's things that may already be developed, but there's stuff that they may change and add in. You know, there's still plenty of time. They do that all the time.
But
how many times you hear about little reshoots
You just think there's no way they're doing reshoots now. Like, they're done filming.
Maybe.
But you got to think, the amount of time that they, I guess, potentially had, they could have filmed
all kind of stuff.
All kind of stuff.
The movie's 3 hours long.
It's going to be longer than that.
It's 3 hours long.
It's probably going to be pushing the limits of the longest movie ever. How long was the Titanic?
3 hours.
Okay, we've already passed that then.
Yeah, this movie's 3 hours. I think Avatar has the longest running movie.
No, it was the director's cut of Justice League. It was like 4 hours long.
Yeah. And that was, I don't know. It was better than the original. I like watching that. I watched that, and it just made the movie completely different. It was a completely different movie.
Yeah.
I would watch that before I'd watch the actual movie again.
Yeah. Is Star Wars coming out with anything? You got Mandalorians coming out this year.
You got Maul, Sith, the Dark
Lord.
Oh,
dude. I cannot wait for that Maul series to come out.
That's going to be good.
I don't know what it is about Maul. But I think
because they did him so
everybody's
dirty.
Favorite villain.
Because they did him so dirty.
What do you mean they did him dirty?
Like in the live action, they built him up live action, killed him off
in the first
movie, and you never hear or see from him again.
Yes, you do. You have to watch the Clone Wars.
But I said live action though. That you don't hear.
No, you don't never see him again in live action.
But
you see him again in the beginning or the end of Solo.
Yeah, but that was just his face. I mean, he disappeared. But by that time, you already know he gets his legs chopped off and he dies. But if you never watched the animated series, Wars, you don't know. But that's what I'm saying.
Rebels, the last 4 episodes of the Clone Wars is almost like a movie.
Maul oriented.
It was all and he shows up in Rebels. He basically tells them, hey, that he's basically trying to tell everybody that the Chancellor is behind it. Yeah. He's the Dark Lord. And nobody wants to listen to him because he's initially the bad guy.
He could have easily lasted over 2 movies.
Who, Maul?
Yeah. He could have been in the first 2 movies. Just to to be as strong as he was and to be as devious, deceptive, and in tune with the dark side, and you just kill him off. But to bring him back in the animated stuff, that's a cop out. Like, you know what? We're just going to use this character because he is a good character, but we're going to use him through this animated series to build our animated series. You know?
I mean,
they did him dirty. Yeah. They did him dirty. But then to give him his own animated series too, it's like, come on, like dude,
I can't.
I'm going. It's going to be good, but they did him dirty.
So. Is there anything else coming out, movies and TV wise, that you can think of? I just finished. I've been watching Paradise on Hulu. It's a post-apocalyptic type thing. What else is coming out?
I watched.
There's a bunch of Hell's Paradise is going now.
Yeah.
Jujutsu Kaisen is going now.
Yeah. To Be Hero X is good.
I have not watched that. Sentenced to Be a Hero is good.
It's good. Yeah, I'm watching that too.
The Fate series for me.
I've only watched the first one. It's weird.
It's since because Fate was like one of my initial jumps into anime.
Yeah.
But Fate Zero was by far probably one of my favorite ones.
Yeah.
And like ever since then, like I don't think they're that great
mine's
anymore.
Unlimited Blade Works.
Unlimited Blade Works was good too.
Mine's Unlimited Blade Works, and I've watched them all.
I've watched them all, but like this one here, I'm just like I'm not following along.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's because the other ones are older and you can just binge watch them straight through.
Yeah.
But this one right here, you're only watching it one episode a week, and you're just like, eh.
That's why I haven't watched any of them because I can't watch them all. That's why I'm just waiting.
Yeah, I've been watching, like if I got spare time or whatever, I'm like, I'll turn it on, I'll watch it. But
Godzilla starts next week. Monarch 2. I think it's next week, or it's the beginning of March, which I think is next week. So.
Yeah, and Baki's got a new season coming out.
So yeah, there's stuff. There's
a lot of stuff coming out.
We're doing this for an hour now, and there's so much more stuff outside of where we were talking.
Well, I don't even get me started on like the video games.
Yeah, that's the thing. There's all kind of shit to cover.
Yeah,
but we're not going to do What Are the Odds today. We're just going to try something because apparently it's just an extreme sour thing, and there's levels to this thing.
So I tried to do a video with the kids, but the phone died. But these, you can buy these off TikTok shop, but I bought them from Walmart. These are called the Final Boss. They're real fruit, but it's sour candied. Okay. They're candied soured fruit. Candy fruit. So the level 1 is
hold away.
Well, we're going to work our way up.
Oh, okay.
There's 4 different levels.
Oh, okay.
So level 1 is a strawberry lemonade. I'm pretty sure you can't see that, but whatever. I said I tried these with the girl. I love these things.
So you've already had all of them?
Yep. So that's look. It's like a legit strawberry. Oh. Yeah, I've had them all already. Oh.
Yeah. Normal.
Yeah, it's level 1. It's not bad.
I mean, it tastes good. It tastes good to be a sour candy. That's pretty good.
The level 2 is a strawberry mango. So there's strawberries and mangoes in this pack.
But I'm guessing still the same concept.
There's a strawberry and a mango. I don't know if there's any more mangoes in here. I'll just eat strawberry.
The flavor is exceptional.
The flavor is really good. Good. I could eat these to the point where I kill my taste buds.
Well, that's good.
A
little bite there.
The level 3 is a watermelon kiwi. Apparently these sell out all the time.
There's at Walmart?
I bought these at Walmart in Fayetteville.
Oh.
Like I said, you can hold on. I'm off of there.
Yeah. 4 can't be bad.
It's real fruit. So I mean,
And 2 was worse than 3. Well, I ate both of them together. I ate the mango and the strawberry.
I think they could be more sour, but
I thought it was a level 4.
There's a level 4.
Oh.
Apple? It's green apple. And I don't like the consistency of it because it's like a dried apple. And like they're not small pieces either. They're like it's an apple, like an apple chunk. But I don't. With me, I think the flavor's good, but it's like a consistency thing.
Oh. Yeah. They're good.
They're really, really good.
They need to make more sour. There's 4 levels to something, and this is your final one, final boss. You gotta jack that up.
They're really, really good.
There's warheads that are sourer than that.
Yeah, but like I said, they're really good. You should try them.
We're not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor. But if you want to sponsor us,
yeah, we need something.
I'll take them.
We need some help. Help!
Yeah.
Help me!
But I mean, other than that, I mean,
yeah, we said we wanted to get in here, record stuff. There's a lot of stuff that again we hadn't covered in a while, and movies have just been on my mind, and just there's so much coming out, and again, if y'all guys are excited about something, let me know. Throw it in the comments. Project Hail Mary is a book I listened to.
Really?
The book was it's on Audible for free. I just actually downloaded 7 books that I'm got on my playlist right now.
And George R.R. Martin is going to finally finish The Winds of Winter.
I have no idea what that
is. Game of Thrones.
Oh, I did download. Use one of my credits for the Silmarillion.
Dude,
I'm going to listen to it.
It's a hard listen. It really is.
But just again, book recommendation. If you like reading books, hey, read them. If you like me and drive a lot or traveling, I listen to books. So Ready Player One was a movie. It is also a book, and it was really good movie. The book I'm listening to is Ready Player 2. It's the sequel to.
So maybe
Ready
we'll
Player
get
1.
another movie.
Maybe. So I just started. I'm on chapter 2. So far so good. So sweet. I got 7 new books to listen to. So, but yeah, we're gonna get back on it. We're gonna, again, obviously we had a lot to talk about. We went over our time limit that we normally go to, but it just happens sometimes.
Yeah.
But we're going to get back in a groove. Hopefully work stays consistent, smooth, and we'll be able to get back on a more regular basis, not have such a gap in posting. But we're back at it. We're going to get some more stuff. We're going to get some more topics. Again, more stuff to cover and talk about. So
still, if you got topics, send it to us.
Yeah, send it
we'll
to us,
research it. And
especially
we'll talk
if you
about
know
it.
us. Know us, text us, and say, hey, why don't y'all talk about this? I'm down for. We've covered conspiracies. I'm down for politics, religion. I'll get into it if that's what y'all want to hear.
If that's what you want to hear, that's what we'll talk about. I'll give you my opinion.
Yeah, they're all just opinions.
Yeah, opinions are like assholes.
Everybody's got one.
They all stink.
That too.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, hey, we'll get back to doing What Are the Odds. Yeah. If you got ideas, you want to throw them at us, we'll try different stuff. We don't even necessarily have to be a What Are the Odds. You say, hey,
why don't y'all try something?
Hey, we got some pig ears and we want both of y'all to try it. Yeah. So what you think? That's what we'll do.
I'm down. It's a pickle pig feet.
I was going to buy some the other day and Brittany told me no.
That's gross. But anyways, like it, comment, subscribe, and we'll be back at it again next week.
Later, people.
Peace.